in this game, I gotta say. Lots of great multitasking from these Americans here.
Yeah, it's always really fun to see games on this map because not only does this map allow for lots of, you know, all over the place action, but it actually demands it if you're not really good at being all over the place.
Right.
Oh, the Defiler was too far behind.
Too late, yeah.
Oh, man, it's so easy for that Defiler to get caught so far behind, and especially considering you have so few units. You have just such a thin defense at this point. You need to be really good about making sure those Defilers are right with the rest of your units. And again, getting dangerously close to the natural, but we saw this last game, and once you end up holding off that attack, Terran's in pretty good shape, because right now Terran just gets to waltz all the way back up to Zerg's front. And Zerg really needs to start focusing on that bottom expansion a lot, too.
Yeah, there's a barracks going up, actually, interesting enough, at the bottom right. Might just be an easy way to get some units, or something like that. But below Stryker's base there, it looks like Lings should... Oh, they don't spot it, actually. So it's going to stay up, and who knows what's going to happen there. Anyway, it looks like Ultras are out, but they're caught in the middle. Oh, this is not good for the Ultras.
Oof. A good swarm, it's going to push it back, and really, these sorts of moves should be geared towards securing the bottom right. That should be the primary goal of Zerg right now. I mean, he is expanding to the top left, which is fine, but that's fairly easy to defend. No matter what. Really, the bottom right is the one that's the tough one, so that's the one he should be putting all his effort to. And if you look, Yosh is making a command center at the bottom left and at the top left, and I don't think this is because he's so far ahead. I think this is because he has all this money that he can't spend, and it's just like, well, I guess I'll just make some command centers, which, you know, not really the best thing to be doing with your money. And I mean, that's probably going to end up costing
I don't see more than 5 racks. Yeah, I don't see more than 5 racks anywhere.
Ultralisks getting in. Oh, snipes the Defiler. Really nice job, but all these tanks are going to fall, which is not the best situation to be in. Okay, don't hold position there unless another Defiler is coming, and it's pretty far behind. It's probably going to end up losing another Ultralisk or two before that arrives.
Yeah, splash damage sucks, but it's only one tank. It looks like...
And there's the swarm.
Is there going to be another move? Where's the swarm?
Oh,
miss.
What? Oh, God.
Finally.
Oh, I thought he spent his one swarm on that. I was about to argue that was like the worst swarm in the history of the world. Looks like we have a dropship moving to the right.
Yeah, we have a drop. You're right. And we're gonna see it's gonna be dropped. Well, there's a ton of sunken. It's just gonna stop the mineral mining though, which isn't a bad move at all either. That's gonna hurt. Middle of the map looks like it's cleaned up of both sides units, and looks like the Terran has the advantage again. Bunker being put down here. Bunker. Interesting position. I like it a lot, though. Although Darkstorm and Lurker might be able to take care of it, it's going to be a while without an Ice Canal to get those units. It's one Lurker, but it's not enough. Terran's on the warpath again, this time still without tanks. He's got a lot of mines in his front, though, so he feels safe, perhaps, possibly throwing away a group of army. He knows he can defend.
Yeah, an increasing advantage for Terran as he gets more and more units. Stryker really needs to sort of pull together and secure that bottom right main, as well as, you know, his side expansions on the right, because really, that's the only thing that's going to be keeping him running. I mean, he's getting the Sunken Colony up, which is great, but it's going to fall in no time flat until he gets a Defiler up there. And it's really bad to be consistently losing so much there. And right now, Yosh taking his giant army to push in once again. Yeah, and here's a Defiler coming up.
Oh, where's the swarm? Where's the swarm? Oh, it's procrastinating again. Just gotta eat first.
I thought he almost consumed an Ultralisk there for a minute.
There we go. Good swarm. Yeah, well, sometimes you need that swarm. Looks like only 2 Ultras. Once again, some reason not as perfect as last game. Maybe desperation helps. Looks like, though, he has managed to kill, well, half of the units, not enough in the middle. 3 tanks survive. Units are all over the place, though, for the Terran, so it's a good disruption, although I wouldn't call it a real victory, would you?
No, I mean, this is the real danger zone for Zerg to be in, is when Terran starts getting more and more units and more presence in the center of the map.
Oh, man, like, look at the upper left. There's more Marines I've gotten through a drop or something. They're going to also harass, I guess, there was mineral. I don't know how that command center got there on the double gas, but Terran has more bases, too.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an awful position for Zerg, because I was mentioning pregame that it tends to be one player takes control of the outer ring, and one player takes control of the center. And most of the time, the Zerg just sort of sacks the middle in order to get a whole bunch of expansions along the side, but you have to make sure you're getting dropped to continue dropping the top left and the bottom left, and really we haven't seen that happen. It's sort of like Zerg chose to take his outer ring and then ignore the Terran's outer ring. So now Terran is not only getting more expansions, but also has control over the center, so it's going to be increasingly difficult for Zerg to put any pressure back on the Terran.
Right. And on the top, we're seeing tanks sieging away. Once again, the little bunker, forward bunker, I like it. It's kind of funny, but it's definitely effective as hell. And I think that's going to be another mineral line gone from Stryker. Stryker still has not been able to take back the right side. I think this game might be over due to the economy. Once again, kind of, last game was also just because Yosh picked up a huge economic advantage. Despite Stryker's decent micro, you know, Stryker's micro imbalance has been just as good. I think it's just the advantage, the econ advantage. What do you think, how did Yosh get so far ahead at this point? What do you think were his right moves that got him there?
Well, the fact that he was able to take the bottom left and top left expansions completely uncontested
yeah,
just allowed him to swing forward into the lead. Because you do see a lot of Terran players taking those outer rings, but what happens is once Zerg gets the double gas on the right and another mineral expansion, they start doing a lot of drops and a lot of harassment stuff, but it looked like the Zerg ended up going straight for center control, which is far too difficult to do in this situation. You should take the advantage of your outer ring and just sort of push that all game long until you actually do have enough units to take center.
GG coming from Stryker. He did get some swarms in the middle. I was following, but there were no units underneath. Looks like Yosh wins for A-Team pretty much. Good game, I gotta say. A-Team wins 3-2. Stryker played some great games also, I gotta say. He certainly kicked some butt in both games. But Yosh, I gotta say, what a very great, like, just eye on the ball kind of play, you know.
Very
kept
solid.
his eye on the ball, take down expansions. Right, take down expansions, pick up more expansions in the Zerg, and just you don't have to win every battle, but you win the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely think if Stryker did some more dropping around the outer ring to make sure that Yosh didn't get that super economic advantage he ended up picking up, I think that would have been really, really, really awesome for Stryker. His position was just fantastic.
Yeah, well, I'm going to stop recording right now, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to keep the broadcast, but for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. This was the CSL Season 2 All-Stars match with some of the best players from Season 1. I was joined, of course, by Day 9. Thank you very much for joining us, and it was great.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun, and we'll be still on the broadcast. But